Hello, my name is Margaret and I've been happily working for Gerard McCabe for 26 years. So I started off, I stepped out of a management role that I was working for in the industry elsewhere and into a casual retail role, which I absolutely loved. I learned the industry in a totally different light and it was just amazing. It was more in seeing how the workshops worked and all back to basics. We were still writing lay-by cards and things like that in those days, pressing button A, button B. One of my first memories was Pauline welcoming me into the store when we had our Christmas nights here in the arcade. We closed the arcade off and it was the release of the catalogue at the time. And all of there'd be a choir and fashion parades all in the arcade, nibbles and drinks, and then people were able to come into the store and choose their favourite piece. And people were so excited about the release of the Gerard McCabe catalogue and the pieces that went in there. And some of those pieces, they only lasted that night because people wanted to buy them. They were hungry for it. Pauline, that night actually was the first time I met her. She came and welcomed me, and that was so important to me, and I've never forgotten that.
I started here in my mid-20s, so I feel like Justin and I have kind of grown up into adulthood a little bit together. Coming to work every day with people that have a similar passion, like jewellery, and whether it's an antique piece or creating something special for a client or helping that client find their perfect engagement ring, that sort of shared passion and everyone coming in every day, enjoying it, talking about something new or learning something from somebody. There's quite a wealth of knowledge here, so even after 15 years in the company, I still learn something new very frequently.
Favourite thing working here is the opportunity to work with like-minded people, to have a vision to work with beautiful things in a beautiful environment, and to be able to work with wonderful customers to satisfy their special occasions. And one of the biggest joys that I have is seeing the sparkle in that girl's eyes when she's found the right ring. And that fellow doesn't have a chance.
Well, I generally work behind the scenes. Sometimes I get to come down to the store and meet the clients face to face, or I get to hear the lovely stories afterwards from the sales team members. That was a couple from Alice Springs. They really wanted to have an Australian pink diamond in their engagement ring. It was sort of their second marriage and they would fly down here especially to meet with us, and I happened to get to be here on the day they were collecting it, so it was really nice to see the joy it brought them of bringing it to life, and they're celebrating in store.
One of the biggest changes is technology into the business, be in store or within the company, how you do all your admin work, the website, people buying online, and some of the other biggest changes is the evolving where when I first started back 26 years ago, yellow gold was in vogue, and then white gold came into fashion, and now the change, it's changing the waves, going to yellow gold.
There's been a lot of change in the jewellery industry. I guess, there's things like the introduction of lab diamonds and gold pricing. I feel like we've adapted well to them and sort of stuck with our values, adapting to the way that we want to help our customer with those changes.
But one customer story in particular that stands out is one of our regular customers. She was coming in to do a repair. I said to Marcel, I'm going to show her this beautiful pink diamond that we've just got in. Try this on. She looked at it and burst into tears. And she said, how did you know what I was thinking that I'd love to have? I didn't say a word. She rang her husband and she bought it that day.